Hey Commanders, we're down at the guard tower today. I'm going to play a little Dropfleet for a change. I know, shock and awe. I'm going to play a round of Moonshot here at Fron. We're going to do some training for the Michigan Grand Tournament so we don't completely embarrass ourselves in a month and a half. So, I'll do a quick rundown Army list and we'll come back with recaps like always. I'm doing the Republic, so my first group, I've got a Preem right here. My Admiral is in another Vanguard group with a Bellerophon at level 4. I have a line group with an Orion and a Jason. A second identical line group with an Orion and a Jason. And then I have 2 Pathfinder groups identical. I'm sorry, those are not Jasons, those are Ariadnes on both of those line groups. My Pathfinder groups are 3 Echoes, 2 Medeas, and a Jason each. Take a run down Ron's list here real quick. His first battle group, we've got a Vanguard with a Perth with his Admiral at level 4. Words are hard today, guys. We got a line group with 2 New Cairo and a Jakarta, another line group, 2 Seattle and a Jakarta. A third line group, San Fran with 2 Kievs, a Pathfinder with 4 New Orleans, and a second Pathfinder with a Kiev and 2 New Orleans. There's his fleet. There's the table. There's the drop zone game going on next door with Jordan and Travis. We'll be back after we get turn 1 underway. All right, that wraps up turn 1. Basic deployment. It's corner deployment for the mission. The squad's moving up towards here. I did some basic drop here. This 2 battle groups are moving up this way. We got Ron coming on table here. He's dropped a ton of troops into his space station. No real engagement. Of course, that'll start happening turn 2 or 3. We'll be back then. All right, we've wrapped up turn 2 here. We've got a little more spread across the field. So these New Orleans have swept up towards this area and dropped into atmosphere. They're in low orbit or atmosphere?
They're in atmosphere.
Okay, so these guys have gone atmospheric. 2 Kievs in the San Francisco are creeping up this way. I've launched 3 bombers on them from my Preem through the debris field, lost 1 wing. A couple of support fighter wings have come over from these Seattles to help protect the San Francisco. I volleyed at one of the Kievs with my stack of 3 Echoes and my Jason. No damage, missed with everything. Dropped a bunch of troops back here on the space station and moving these 2 wings out. My Bellerophon is up here. He has 4 wings of bombers on him, launched from the 2 Seattles back here. He's defended himself with 4 wings of fighters. These are all resolved on the movement. This is an atmosphere up here. He's hiding behind the debris field. And that is about it. Things will start getting dicey here at turn 3. All right, we're wrapping up turn 3 here. We're just getting some drop down on the table before we move into turn 4, which will probably be our last turn because we're running short on time. As far as death goes, 2 of the 3 Kievs and 1 Jakarta off the table. I caught the Jakarta with a explosion from the Kiev, took it out, and then my Echoes managed, that was caused by the Preem. The Echoes managed to run up and get the other one. Back here I tried to get the last Kiev with my Echoes. I only managed to cripple it and knock its scanners offline. It ran right up on me and popped 2 of my remaining Echoes. So the Seattles over here came around the debris field and they unloaded into my other Jason, eliminating it. These 2 New Cairos managed to laser the other Jason into oblivion. So that's the end of turn 3. Come back after 4 with the final score and see what's going on. All right, so we're not going to get a chance to run turn 4, so we went ahead and scored the game as it is right now just to see where we're at. I can bore you with the details if you want. It's going to end up being at a draw. It's an 11 all. What happens is we both won our medium clusters for our space stations. Then we're going to contest back here on the. I'm going to contest on the ground. He's going to win, but I'm going to win orbit. Over here, I'm also going to win. I'm also going to win orbit, but he's going to win on the ground. It's going to make the score 11-11. It'd be preferable to go all the way, but it's not going to happen. He's got obligations that need to get him out of here. So when it comes to kill points, he popped both of my destroyers, 2 of my corvettes, and 1 of my troop ships. I got his 2 destroyers and 1 of his frigates. His other destroyer was in a world of hurt, and we would have had some serious death over here going into turn 4. But shoulda, woulda, coulda. We won't know until dice ever hit the table. But good game. We knocked out a lot of rule questions, got rolled up on a lot of stuff.
Fantastic. So here's my question. This was the most beneficial game I've ever played.
Okay.
I got to get at least 5 more of these in before the tournament. I can't promise you 5, but I can probably meet you a couple times, and I can meet you here.
What they're going to play. Other than that, guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully next time we'll get you a more complete game. But until then, take her easy.